Welcome, everyone. Let's dive into do-it-yourself investing for busy professionals, where anyone can take control of their financial future.
Absolutely. It's exciting how traditional investing is no longer just for Wall Street experts, right?
Exactly, it's like trading that dusty old image of finance for something much more personal, taking charge yourself.
Yeah, indeed. So what's one key aspect that really stood out to you in this DIY investing approach?
For sure, the whole idea is built around three main pillars: education, strategy, and optimization.
That's clear.
It encourages newbies to learn basic financial concepts first, understand different asset classes, including stocks, bonds, even cryptocurrencies.
Right? And by starting with the fundamentals, you build a strong base before diving into all that market action.
Yeah. And learning key financial ideas like portfolio basics, it's like, think of your portfolio as a bouquet of flowers where each asset, stocks, bonds, commodities, is a different type of flower.
Yeah, that's a neat image. I really like that analogy. It illustrates diversification, balancing risk by ensuring that if one type of asset wilts, another can bloom, right?
Exactly. Diversification is crucial, and it underscores that sometimes when one investment falls short, another, say like gold or bonds, might offset that loss.
Yep, I get that. Then there's the strategy pillar, which really asks you to align your investments with your personal goals. How do you see that playing out?
Oh, absolutely. It all boils down to understanding your own financial situation, your age, your current financial status, your monthly cash flows, and ultimately your goals, like saving for a home, building a nest egg for retirement, or even planning a dream vacation.
Exactly. So it's about designing a strategy that's tailor-made, almost like having a personal blueprint for your financial future.
Yes, and it's like when you're choosing a path at a fork in the road, you pick the risk level that suits you best. Younger folks might be ready to take on more volatile investments, while those, say, closer to retirement, might prefer safer bets.
That makes sense. But here's a thought. Don't you think that this whole strategy setup might feel a bit simplistic to someone with a more complicated financial life?
That's a fair point. I mean, while the guide simplifies the process into 3 digestible steps, it does leave out some of the more nuanced financial planning details that professional wealth managers might consider. However, for a beginner or a busy professional not immersed in finance daily, this structure is super helpful.
Right, exactly. I can see that. Having that structured approach can really empower people to step into the investing world without feeling overwhelmed.
Exactly. And then we hit the third pillar, optimization. Once you've laid down your foundation and set your strategy, you need to keep checking in on your investments, right?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, you can't just set it and forget it. It's all about reassessing your goals, evaluating performance, and even understanding tax implications when you sell.
Right? And this is where optimization keeps your investments aligned with your evolving life goals. Think of it like routinely tuning a car engine. Nothing stays perfect without regular care.
Absolutely. And with regular evaluations, you can determine if a particular asset, like maybe an underperforming tech stock, should be sold to better fund other ambitions.
Exactly. Regular reviews help you catch when your portfolio is off track, sort of like checking your map on a long road trip.
Yeah, that's spot on. Speaking of guidance on this journey, Investling seems to offer some tools to make the DIY process more accessible, right?
Yup, that's a big part of it. Investling provides a really structured platform to help beginners. It includes a video library for those fundamental concepts, practical assignments to get you hands-on, and even an AI mentor that gives real-time market insights.
Right, that's quite innovative. An AI mentor, huh? I mean, having a digital buddy to help navigate through market volatility seems pretty promising.
Definitely. It's like having a coach who's available 24/7, guiding you on risk assessment, and even suggesting adjustments based on current trends.
That's a strong edge. And it really drives home the point that DIY investing isn't about flying solo. It's about leveraging all available resources to make informed decisions.
Absolutely. Instead of paying hefty fees to professionals who might not even fully explain their decisions, you're taking a proactive role.
Exactly. Now, do you think that by doing this yourself, you're risking oversimplification, especially when, markets can be notoriously unpredictable?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. DIY investing does assume a level of commitment to learning and following through. And while the guide breaks it into 3 manageable steps, it doesn't negate the inherent risks in investing. But at the same time, the transparency in DIY methods lets you understand fees better, like those sneaky management fees that can eat into returns, right?
See, that's exactly it. Right. Being aware of fees like the 1% annual management fee or the inflation factor on savings, which might result in just 2% returns, really makes you think twice about outsourcing your investments.
Exactly. You're avoiding those hidden costs and instead investing in your own financial literacy.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of empowering to know that with just a bit of education and consistent strategy, you could potentially build wealth on your own terms, especially for busy professionals who might not have the luxury of deep diving into finance every day.
Right. And, it's practically built for busy people. The guide lays it out simply so that you don't have to be a financial wizard to get started.
Indeed. And then there's the practical assignments, which I find really appealing. It's the difference between absorbing theory and actually applying it.
Yep. It's like, watching someone ride a bike versus actually hopping on and pedaling yourself. Trust me, experience is the best teacher here.
Absolutely. I also think that the integration of an AI mentor can really serve as that extra push for someone who might otherwise get discouraged or overwhelmed by too much information.
Right? It's like having a constant nudge in the right direction when you're not sure if you're making the best decision.
Indeed. One thing I keep wondering though, do you think that relying on an AI mentor might cause people to become overly dependent on technology rather than developing their own market intuition?
Yeah, that's a good point. There's a balance to strike there. While the AI mentor provides real-time insights and helps demystify the markets, it should ideally complement your own growing knowledge, not replace it.
Right, exactly. It's kind of like having training wheels on a bike. They're helpful when you're learning, but eventually you need to ride on your own.
Nicely put, and definitely a reminder that DIY investing is a journey of continuous learning and adaptation.
Absolutely. So, to wrap this up, the guide really presents a roadmap that's both accessible and empowering for busy professionals who want to own their financial future, right?
Exactly. It encourages you to learn the basics, develop a personalized investment strategy, and continuously refine it. Plus, platforms like Investling are there to turn knowledge into action, making it easier for anyone to get started.
Yep, that's the key takeaway. I think it's certainly a shift from the old way of paying high fees and letting someone else call all the shots.
Absolutely, it's all about self-empowerment, transparency, and a proactive approach to building wealth.
Yeah, indeed. Well, that's been a really engaging chat about DIY investing and how it's reshaping the way we think about wealth creation for busy professionals.
For sure. Thanks for the discussion and the insights. Till next time, keep taking charge of your financial future, one step at a time.